Hey to professional sarcastic man and seeker of attention, Chris here with a review of Daredevil #1. Yes, can you imagine it? Marvel relaunching another title? Imagine my shock. But yes, Marvel has relaunched Daredevil. It's the latest title to be relaunched. Surprisingly, since it survived so long with the legacy numbering. But I digress. A new Daredevil series being written by Chip Zdarsky. We have art by Marcus Cicchetto, I believe it is. Yes. Written by Chip Zdarsky, art by Marco Cicchetto, and coloring by Sunny Gyo, who also does the coloring for Kelly Sue DeConnick's Aquaman as well. So, starting off, I'll say the art in this is really, really, really good. It is great art. It fits so well with the tone and the mood and the atmosphere of this issue. Very well. So props. Definitely good work by Cicchetto and Sunny with the artist and the coloring. But how did Zdarsky's writing go? Over recent years, Zdarsky has become a favorite to most in Marvel because after 5 issues of Spectacular Spider-Man, which were just utter trash, Zdarsky learned his lesson and he improved to where a lot of people now love his Spectacular Spider-Man run. Marvel 2-in-1 as well. Like, a lot of people were worried how he would write Marvel 2-in-1. Great. Simple redemption story. He was writing terribly. Now he's writing well. So how did he go with Daredevil? So starting off, continuing off the events of the Man Without Fear storyline, Matt is still kind of recovering from his injuries, and he hasn't fully gone back to his job. He's not 100% himself yet, so he's going around in bars, just picking up women. He's not doing his job as a lawyer, and it's really to show that he's kind of fallen. He's off the rails, not completely. It's just he's not up to his usual self yet, as of yet, which I'm kind of happy with. With sometimes with Marvel, it's just like, okay, he's back. He's Daredevil. The events of Man Without Fear did not happen at all, and he is 100% Daredevil again. It's as if he never got hit by a truck and all of his injuries put him into a coma again. But no, we're seeing Matt at almost his lowest, and he finds comfort in being Daredevil. Like, look at this page. The art and coloring on this is absolutely amazing. So he finds comfort in being Daredevil, and we're also introduced to Detective Cole North, who's been transferred to the 18th to Hell's Kitchen, and he doesn't take it too lightly to kind of slightly corrupt cops. Like, one cop tells Officer Deacon, his partner, that just write it that Daredevil could be a possible suspect. You could write it down, but as he says, nobody catches these guys. You just live with it, and just it's an everyday occurrence. Just leave it. But you have Detective Cole North coming in, having none of that shit. It still has to be done by the book, and he gives his thoughts on Daredevils as well. As like, this is not something we turn away from. There is no justice here, no law. A man was beaten. To what end? Did this hero picture him turning his life around, going straight because a man in a devil costume beat him up? No, the man who did this, the Daredevil of Hell's Kitchen, he did it for one reason, because he needed to, because he liked it. And as I said before, Matt's kind of at his lowest, and he finds comfort in being Daredevil. And as we see here, like I said, he's not 100% yet. He almost slips up. And this scene with him dealing with 3 robbers shows that. So it looks like he's back to his usual self, able to take them out, but he misses a punch, and he's now vulnerable. On any other normal day, Daredevil could easily just take on 3 of these robbers by himself, no trouble at all. But he's still not 100% Daredevil yet. Of course, he's not going to instantly be normal, healthy after a traumatic experience and being in a coma, being afraid again for once in his life. And this is affecting how he acts as Daredevil, affecting his fighting style, etc. He's missing punches. He's getting almost beaten down by just three normal robbers. As he says as he escapes, I fought the Hulk, Ultron, armies of ninjas, and my obituary almost just read, Daredevil killed by 3 robbers. Oh, and by the way, he was Matt Murdock, local lawyer and former mayor. I thought I've got to get better. The injuries, the years, how much longer can I do this before it kills me? And also throughout these issues, you have flashbacks to kind of Matt's moments in the church, talking to the father. No, not his father, the church's father. Can't remember his name, but yeah, he's talking to the priest at the church, and it all kind of ties into this issue as well with what's going on with Matt currently. And because he's not 100% ready yet, this leads to something that Wilson Fisk will probably use to his favor, and isn't really helping with Matt's fighting fear and trying to recover from what happened to him. So absolutely, this was a great issue. I really enjoyed it. I was a bit skeptical of Zdarsky writing Daredevil. I was wondering how he was going to write him, given Zdarsky's style of writing. But I definitely enjoyed it, and I definitely recommend this. Check out Daredevil #1 by Chip Zdarsky. The art and coloring by Marco Cicchetto and Sonny Gyor. So great! It's a great start to an issue #1 of Daredevil. We'll see how issue #2 goes, but so far, definitely great. Pick it up, and thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time.